Andre epitomizes the quality of our student body. Before joining BC, he was a Peace Corps volunteer in Costa Rica, working with children in schools and chairing the first at-risk adolescent males conference. Andre also contributed to a legislative briefing on immigrant communities in Massachusetts. He speaks 3 languages and served as one of the student representatives on the school's executive board. We have all been very impressed with Andre's skills and personality, and it is bittersweet to lose him to California, but the doors will always be open for you to come back.
Can you imagine where you might be if not for the support of those around you? Maybe for you, that support came from a family member, your parents, a sibling. Perhaps it came from a close friend. Maybe for you, that support came from a coach, a teacher, a mentor, a counselor. Surely, if we all dig in our minds, we can quickly point to the people who helped us when we most needed it. Perhaps they're here today. Today, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to address you at this wonderful celebration. I wish to share with you a story on the effects that I have seen support have on all people. But before I share this story, let me, on behalf of the Graduate School Social Works class of 2009, welcome you to our graduation. We are very grateful for your presence, and if you're here today, you most likely contributed to today's outcome. To our wonderful staff, administration, and faculty, your tireless work is the reason why we are here today. To our families and loved ones, your presence here today makes it sweeter. As a personal note, I know that if not for the love and support of my parents, my wife-to-be, my sister, and my other family members and friends, that I most likely would be under this stage and not on it. So thank you. Thank you to all of you from all of us. We have a lot to be grateful for. Your support means everything. This theme of support is a central piece of the story I wish to share with you today. It's a story of a young man by the name of Ngoda Manogi. I had the pleasure of meeting Ngoda in 2002. He had just moved to Boston from Tanzania, East Africa. And I met him when I worked at an organization where he came to. Ngoda arrived in the USA armed with intelligence, a bright smile, a hard work ethic, and dreams of becoming a doctor. But as he arrived, he realized that the streets were not paved in gold as he may have imagined. He found himself living in a one-bedroom apartment with his mother, attending one of Boston's most under-resourced schools. As fate would have it, Ngoda found his way to an organization where I worked, and through the support and care of our staff and Ngoda's hard work, he managed to get himself a 4-year scholarship to a prestigious liberal arts college in New York State. He was on his way. In college, Ngoda thrived. Surrounded by people who supported him, challenged in the classroom, he quickly became one of the school's top students. At the end of his schooling, he received a fellowship to practice public health research in 7 countries around the world. I was a bit envious, but very proud. Now, if our story ended here, it would already be one of extreme success, but the story continues. I spoke to Ngoda recently and I asked him about medical school, his lifelong dream. He told me, Andre, I still am going to go to medical school, but before, I will sign up and conduct 2 years and teach for America. His idea was that he wanted to give back to the community that had helped him. This is amazing to me. And Ngoda's story is so inspiring and relevant because it encompasses a full circle. He is both someone who has benefited as a result of support and now is looking to give back and support others. And that is what we do as social workers. We are a group of bright, talented people who have made a decision to dedicate our lives towards helping others, and for this, we deserve recognition.
Woo!
Now, as we celebrate today, let us not forget that there is not a shortage of need for our work tomorrow. There may be a shortage of jobs, but not need. Our contributions are needed because we live in a world where people every day continue to struggle seemingly insurmountable barriers. We live in a world where many people could use the support of someone like you. We live in a world where people are being denied their civil rights and could use the support of someone like you. We live in a world where 25,000 children are dying daily from poverty-related issues and could use the support of someone like you. We live in a country where we are sending our Black and Latino students to schools that are not preparing them to succeed in large numbers and could use the support of someone like you. We live in a world where women are being paid less than men for conducting the same job in every country on the globe and could use the support of someone like you. But we also live in a world where the story of Ngoda Mwangi is possible. And this, my fellow classmates, is what we must rededicate ourselves to today. To creating more stories like Ngoda's. We must. There's too much at stake not to. Completing graduate school does not mark the end of a journey, but rather the beginning of the next chapter in our mission to help those who may benefit from our efforts. So on this day of celebration, I applaud you, but I also challenge you. I commend you, but I also remind you that we have a lot of work to do. As of tomorrow, we are no longer students, and our approach must be one of urgency, because our mission is too important and its success is too crucial. In closing, I leave you with an appeal by our president, Barack Obama. This he asked of a graduating class 1 year ago. He said, "At a time of war, we need you to work for peace. At a time of inequality, we need you to work for opportunity. At a time of so much cynicism and so much doubt, we need you to make us believe again." That, my fellow classmates, is our task, and I wish you success and strength in it. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Andre. As graduates of our school, you will always be part of our community.
Thank you.
Not only when we ask for your donation. There is no better person to stand for this commitment than Anita Riley, the president of our alumni board. Anita, may you come forward a little bit?